What you're looking at here is the Traco SS32DS Deluxe I-bar shrink wrap system. These are sometimes called I-bars, straight bars, but basically there's a single cutting bar involved in the process. With larger machines, sometimes you'll see what's known as an L-bar, and that's because it's got this and then another bar coming out the other way so that it completes the cutting process in a single pass. With an I-bar machine like this, you actually have to put your product in, seal one side, turn it around, seal the other side. So there's a two-step process involved when using one of these machines. But the advantage of using one of these Traco machines or an AIE I-bar sealer is that they're extremely affordable, and a skilled operator can package something in a matter of just minutes. It's really not a difficult process. Now if you're packaging several hundred to thousands a day, you may want something a little bit more robust, but this is a great entry-level to mid-level machine. It consists of just a few parts. On the deluxe model of Traco's I-bar machines, they have a sealer timer with a light that lets you know when the sealing's done. The standard version of this does not come with that. The deluxe version, which is what you're looking at here, also includes a roll of film and a repair parts kit. The parts kit includes a wire, which is right under here, a pad, some Teflon tape, basically everything you need to do to clean this up and get it running like new again. This is a very easy machine to operate and maintain, and it plugs into a standard 115 volt outlet, and the heat gun, which is included, which I have right here. This is the Hot Shot heat gun. It looks like a hairdryer, but it is much, much hotter than a hairdryer. And it has a high and a low fan speed. And it just rocks. It has this little stand here, just fold that out and you can stand it up. The back here, actually, the entire thing twists. You can go up to super high all the way down to low on the temperature. It just depends on what you're packaging, how delicate it is, the type of film that you're using. In this demonstration, we are going to be using PVC film, which is the most common film, but a lot of people like to use polyolefin film as well. It's a little bit stretchier. It's food grade. It can be used in direct contact with food, whereas PVC like this cannot. This is used more for DVDs, CDs, boxes, things like that. But you can use an I-bar machine like this to package chocolates. I've seen people use them for bars of soap. Again, movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, video game discs, fruit baskets, you name it. I've seen people use these for packaging. The Traco line comes in a 13-inch, 18-inch, 24-inch, 32-inch, and 40-inch model. Again, this is the 32-inch, so this is actually pretty big. It can use up to a 32-inch roll of film. In this case, we're using a much smaller roll, but that's the nice thing of using the larger machine is it actually can use the smaller rolls of film. You're not limited to just the 32-inch. You have your rollers here that the film actually rolls on, and these are on roller bearings, which is really nice. Then you have your film opener right here, which is what this black bar is, and what it does is with your centerfold film, it helps keep the pocket open at all times. That makes it really easy to slide things in. And then you have your sealing bar, and that's really all there is to it. Okay, so now I'd like to package, in this case it's just a case with a DVD inside. Again, just tuck it all the way back into the corner. I'll get the heat gun out of the way here. Again, pull this bar down, wait for that light to turn off, and you can adjust the sealing time on this. If it's not pulling off after that light turns off, you can actually increase the time so that it cuts through that better. Or if it's creating a lot of smoke and it's clearly burning through that plastic for too long, you can actually turn that time down. And again, you just apply the heat. And you can't even tell there's plastic on there. It holds so tightly against the case. All right, and now I'm going to pack something a little bigger. This is an actual box. A lot of people use this for packaging software boxes, various retail boxes. Again, you can get this all the way up to something that's 40 inches. Again, just wait for that light to turn off. That's one thing I really liked about the deluxe models, having that. Again, turn it around, seal the other side. A lot of people like to use these for packaging stacks of paper, old documents that need to be filed away. The film itself is a really good dust barrier. It protects against scratches and other things, and it looks really professional as well. Now on a larger item, it will take a little bit more time to shrink the film just because there's more surface area involved. It takes the hot shot heat gun just seconds to get to full temperature. So once you have the two sides, in this case I'm going to shrink the edges now. Again, if you end up with those dog ears, just put a little heat on it and you can just tuck it down with your finger. And when it cools off, it actually cools off solid and doesn't move back up. So you have a nice clean surface. The end results look very professional. And just to kind of give you an idea on kind of what this looks like when it's shrinking, I'll just throw a little bit of heat from this heat gun onto just a piece of film. And the film's designed by nature to just contract and shrink up when heat's applied to it. So again, this is an eye bar sealer. This is the SS32DS. This is the deluxe version. This particular model is made by Traco. I'm a big fan of the eye bar sealers, especially for small businesses and people just starting out with packaging. I personally recommend this model. Again, these things hold up for years, and if for any reason the cuts are looking bad or you're getting burrs along the edge, just replace the wire and sometimes the pad and the tape, and you should be good to go. It's like you're using a brand new machine again.